My life. Hello, everyone. Your girl Tay here from Let's Talk Wild, bringing you some more animal news. This time we are celebrating World Bee Day 2024. So happy World Bee Day, guys. I hope you guys love a good old bee, a honey bee, carpenter bees, honey bees, all types of bees. I got my Mike Tyson bee shirt on. Okay. One of my favorite boxers of all time, Mike Tyson. Okay, so I love this shirt. I got this shirt as a gift for Valentine's Day, and it says, um, "Be mine." Okay, I don't want show my boob too much. Okay, but yeah, so we are gonna get into the U.S. Bee and Honey Survey report. Honey production is up 11%. Income from honeybees is up 5%. We're gonna get all into the numbers. They also reported that the cost of honey is down. So we are gonna get into that. I'm gonna share some bee stories, my favorite personal bee stories, and just why bees are important. Y'all already know, y'all should know, but if y'all don't, we're going to enlighten y'all today. But before we get into that, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, give the video a thumbs up, share the live. Shout out to the replay gang. I will have timestamps just in case you guys want to skip through to certain parts of the live, the paperwork, my personal stories, and all of that good stuff, right? So, yes, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, share it, and turn on your post notifications so you guys can be notified when I go live. Okay, now let's talk wild. Y'all already know, yes. So, World Bee Day celebrated today, May 20th. Okay. So it's just, a day to share our love for bees, talk about conservation, just all things bees, right? So let's get into it. I want to get into the USDA releasing their survey, their honey survey, where they'll be talking about all these numbers and what's going on with the honey and the production and the prices. And I'm like, the prices, what's up? Because I feel like honey is still high, honey. But they say it went down. I don't know. That's what the paperwork is saying. But I just feel like personally, when I go to the store, I just feel like no, no. So hold up. Can I remove that from the top, honey? I don't even feel like dealing with it. Okay, so this is from the USDA press release on March 15th, 2024 by the National Agricultural Statistics Service, NASS, Agriculture Statistics Board, and United States Department of Agriculture, the USDA, okay? So, United States honey production up 11% in 2023, okay? United States honey production in 2023 totaled one whoa 139 million pounds, up 11% from 2022. There were 2.5 million 2.5 ooh, girl, all these numbers, these big numbers, honey, it was over 2.5 million colonies producing honey in 2023, down 6% from 2022. Yield per colony averaged 55.2 pounds, up 17% from 2022. Colonies which produce honey in more than one state were counted in each state where the honey was produced. Therefore, at the United States level, yield per colony may be understated, but total production would not be impacted. Colonies were not included if honey was not harvested. Okay, producer honey stocks were 44 point. Okay, yeah, 44 million. Ain't no point. Okay, just leave it at 44. Okay, 44 million pounds on December 15th, 2023, up 90% from a year earlier. Stocks held by producers exclude those held under the commodity loan program. Now, honey prices down 16% in 2023. So they say. United States honey prices decreased 16% during 2023 to $2.52 per pound compared to $3.01 per pound. Not the little 1 cent, just the little 1 cent. the little 1 cent on the three. Come on, y'all ain't had to add that little 1 cent, whatever. Uh, per pound in 2022. United States and state level prices reflect the portions of honey sold through cooperatives, private and retail channels. Prices for each color class are derived by weighting the quantity sold for each marketing channel. Prices for the 2022 crop reflect honey sold in 2022 and 2023. Some 2022 crop honey was sold in 2023, which caused some revisions to the 2022 crop prices. Now, price paid per queen was $19 in 2023. The average prices paid in 2023 for honeybee queens packages and nukes were $19, $91, and $120. You see, just easy. Ain't even no daggone 1 cent and all of that. Just clean cut easy. 1991, 91. There go that extra dollar out of the 90. Come on now. Look, I just was going to give y'all some props, but no, y'all done added the dollar on a not 19. Okay, that look, I could be saying, look, they could round up the 19 to 20, just make it even and take that one from the 91 and just make it 90, whatever. But 120 seems, I guess that's a lot. Okay. I guess for the queens, the packages, the nukes, yes, it's a lot, honey. Now, respectively, okay, respectively, they said that pollination income for 2023 was 255 million, up 6% from 2022. Other income from honeybees in 2023 was 57.7 million, up 5% from 2022. These estimates, along with expenditure and arbitrary, I don't know how to say that word, worker information, can be found on page 4 of this report. Okay, we're not going to go through the whole report, honey. But that is what's going on with the honeybees. Okay, it's another release that they did here. Let me and these was different states. Okay, a regional news release also released on March 15th, 2024, talking about just the different states. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them and read the whole entire thing, but I do want to pinpoint some things for them. So let's see. Arizona honey production in 2023 from producers with 5 or more colonies total 1.43 million pounds, up 38%. Okay. From up 38% from 2022. Colorado honey production in 2023 from producers with 5 or more colonies totaled over 1 million pounds, down 21% from 2022. Ooh, they down. So Colorado is down, Arizona up, Colorado down. Montana honey production in 2023 from producers with 5 or more colonies totaled 9.69 million pounds, up 29% from 2022. Okay, Montana is up. New Mexico bee and honey estimates were not published separately to avoid disclosing data for individual operations. Okay. New Mexico, what y'all got going on over there? Y'all got special privileges. Okay. That they not even a part of this. Okay. Utah honey production in 2023 from producers with 5 or more colonies totaled over 1 million pounds, down 16% from 2022. Okay. Utah down. Okay. Wyoming honey production, same old, y'all already know, yada yada. Producers with 5 or more colonies, total 2.11 million pounds, up 56% from 2022. Ooh, that was a good jump. 56%, is that the most from these states on here? Yup. So Wyoming up 56%, Arizona 38, we got Montana 29, Colorado, oh well, hold up, because Colorado is down, so we can't add them. So the only people that's up right now is Arizona, okay, Montana, and Wyoming. Okay, so Wyoming had the biggest jump, 56%. But yeah, that's what's going on with the bee surveys, honey. What's going on with the honeybees and all of that jazz and all of that. So let's get into bees. Okay, my love for bees. I love bees. I never was stung. ever as a child. I never was stung by any bees. My sister did get stung by some bees or a bee. I think she got stung twice. She got stung one time when we were out playing. Um and it was a nest, and she got stung. And she got stung when we were visiting our family in West Virginia. So Virginia. So she doesn't remember a lot of things. So if you see this girl, listen, you already know I remember our childhood. Okay, I remember like an elephant. Okay, so yeah, she got stung twice. So she gonna probably be like, I don't remember that. Girl, I do. So yeah, she got stung twice. I never got stung as a child. I didn't get stung until last year. Last summer, I got stung by a wasp that was scouting, looking for a area to, set up shop. So I got stung, and I also got stung by a honeybee. Not a honeybee, a bumblebee. Listen, so the bumblebees that live near my house, scientists say that, bumblebees can recognize people. And I definitely believe that, because the bees around my house, they love just staring in your face. Like those little legs be hanging. Those little, y'all see how them legs with all that pollen on there? They just be hanging. They so cute. And they just be just staring in my face. I'll walk out the door to feed the birds, and they're just there, like rolling up on me, just like, hey, good morning. How you doing? Thanks for not using pesticides. We love your flowers. Thanks for not, digging up all your weeds. We love your dandelion flowers. Thank you. And I'm like, good morning. Can you move over? Can you buzz over to the left? Buzz over to the right. Okay, to the left, to the left. Everything else, to the back, to the left. Word to the behind Beyonce, even though Beyonce is a cowgirl now. The horse has taken over Beyonce. I did a live on that. Make sure you guys check it out. I'll leave it in the description box and linked in this video. So you guys can check out the battle for Beyonce. The animal battle for Beyonce. Horse versus bee. Bee versus horse. Which one you got? Y'all already know the horse has won it these last couple of years. But back to the honeybees and the bees. So yeah, and I got stung by a bumblebee because, okay, so I had my hoodie on, right? And I didn't have, like, I had a jacket on with a hood, and I didn't have the hood on. And I was outside watering the garden and stuff, and I didn't hear, and I didn't notice that a bumblebee landed in my hood. So I'm just like walking, whatever. I go in the house. And next thing you know, this thing done crawled inside. And I'm like, zzz, I hear zzz, and I'm like, what is going on? I said, oh my goodness, what is in me? Like, I don't know if it's a wasp, a bumblebee, or what. I'm like, please let me hurry up and get this off. So I tried to hurry up and get it off, and the bumblebee stung me, So, but the thing about bumblebees is they can sting more than once. So it stung me that one time, but then I like went outside and let it out. It was still stuck to my hoodie when I took my hoodie off, but it stung me. And yeah, that was it. When I got stung by the wasp, I took some Benadryl, because I never knew if I was allergic to bees or wasps or anything, because I never was stung by them ever. I could be around them all the time and never was stung. This last year it was just a miscommunication. Okay, so they was like, girl, you grown now, we ain't sting you up when you was a kid. You respected our space, we respected yours, but now, girl, you doing too much. You're not paying attention. You need to pay attention. So yeah, so I took some Benadryl the first time because I did not know how my body would react to it. Oh my goodness. And I was so tired. I was knocked out. But when the bumblebee stung me, I didn't take anything because I was like, whatever. Like, I'm not allergic. So I don't know. I was like, if I can take a wasp sting, I think I could take a bumblebee sting. So I was like, I'm a earth child. I'm a water sign, but I'm a child of the earth, animals, earth, all that gardening, all of that. So I was like, I'm not gonna be allergic to these bees. I'm gonna be fine. So I was fine. And the bumblebee was released. Okay. And that was that. And I'm pretty sure he said sorry to me early on that day when I came outside to water the plants in the evening after the heat and stuff. Definitely, buzzed up to me and said Bzz, and just looked at my face and was buzzing, apologizing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sting you, girl, but it was just a miscommunication, girl. I got caught up in your jacket and you thought I was a wasp in your jacket. So it was just a miscommunication. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for not using pesticides. Thank you for not, chopping down your dandelions because people think they are weed plants, honey. So they don't want them in a lawn. Honey, I love all the weeds. I don't care. Whatever it is, but it is, honey. The bees love it. Okay. So organic gardening over here. Okay. So yeah, that's my bee and wasp things stories. Um, what else? I did save a couple of bumblebees. You know, one of them had wing their wing chipped or whatever. And I was just like, how did this happen? I knew my neighbor had their weed whacker out. And I was like, did you just get whacked? Cause you was probably in the, flowers and the weeds and the dandelions. And he came by and just whacked it, not even caring. Like, if y'all cutting y'all grass and weed whacking, could y'all please just give the bees and the bumblebees a heads up? Like, can y'all be like, y'all, just give them a something, give them a warning or something, something. Don't just whack the leaves while they trying to get the pollen and stuff. Dang, y'all ain't gotta be rude like that. They just doing their natural thing that they do. And here y'all come with the weed whack and a lawnmower and not giving them a chance to get out the flowers and fly away. But bumblebees, they like to, be like in crooks and crevices. Sometimes they like sleep in holes and stuff. And I took this bumblebee and I put it in one of uh um my flower pots and I covered it with the netting. And I gave it some syrup, and oh no, so I gave it some sugar water. It wasn't syrup. I gave it some sugar water, and I used a little syringe at the time. Like, the baby had those little syringes when she first came home, so I had the little syringe or whatever, and I, gave it to the bee. And when I gave that bumblebee that sugar water, it like got a boost. It was zzz. I was like, oh my God, did I give you too much? I did not mix the correct ratio of sugar and water. Oh my God. I'm like, you're zapping out. He was like, zzz. I'm like, no. It was like wings was going real fast. I said, oh honey, because he ain't had no energy at first until I gave him that sugar water. And he was like, girl, what's up? I was like, oh, this is like liquid CRACK to these daggone bumblebees or whatever. And then yeah, the next day, not the next day, I left the stuff out there, like in a top, um, like an old jar top. I put the liquid in there, and after a few days, like the wing was rejuvenated or back. I don't know. But all I know is he was ready to go. He was like, "Zzz, is you gonna lift this net up?" I lift the net up and he was on his way. So I did nurse Bumblebee back to health. um and the honey, they be beefing. It be bumblebee wars. You see this Mike Tyson right here? They be fighting like Mike Tyson out there. It's the heavyweight bee championships of the world. Like, they be out there scrapping and they be so loud. Like, they just be bumping into each other. Literally, when I tell y'all, like, Oh my goodness. So yes, the bumblebees come up into my face, right? And I know, yes, World Bee Day. We love the honeybees that provide honey and stuff like that. But the bumblebees have taken over my garden. So we have a special bond. Okay, I will form that special bond with the honeybees when I, become a urban beekeeper. Yes, I've been reading. I'm interested in that. But hold on, let me finish. So yes, y'all. I told y'all how the bumblebees be just like, I come out the house, they be right there. One of them just came up to me, was flying in front of my face, saying whatever they was saying, buzzing about whatever they was buzzing about. Honey, probably gossiping about the other bumblebee. And clearly this other bumblebee must have heard this one talking mess, about them to me. And they came by and was like, they are crazy. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you just gonna say what you was talking about, what you talking about. And they just fighting, going back and forth. And I'm just sitting there like, just watching them. I got the bag of bird seed in my hand. The birds are all in the bush, all just looking at me like, girl, is you gonna throw the seeds down or what? And I'm just like, hold on. The bees are the bees are battling. It's just crazy. It'd be like ping pong. They are serious. The bumblebees don't play. The bumblebees don't play. They be like Mike Tyson. They be like Mike Tyson, okay, out there beefing, fighting. Like you like it had to been talking mess about the other bee to me, like gossiping, like, girl, what's up? Good morning. I see you got your bird food. You ready to feed the birds. But let me tell you, with this BD girl. Let me tell you what Betty the bee, Bumblebee did, girl. I'm Bertha. That's I don't know why I'm saying these names. That's Betty. I don't not Bertha, honey. Big Bertha. Okay. And Betty girl yesterday, she was just like doing the most. I was trying to get some pollen from your dandelions, and she was trying to hog the dandelions. So I had to tell her about herself. And then, Betty comes rolling up on you, Big Bertha, like, who you talking about, girl? Don't be talking to her about me. And I'm just looking like I'm stuck in the middle of this freaking bumblebee battle. Like, I love them. They are so funny. Um, They have so much. I feel like bumblebees have so much personality. Out of all the bees, maybe honeybee beekeepers may disagree, okay? But I just feel like bumblebees have one of the most interesting personalities of the bee species. It's just so interesting interacting with them every single day. When they're in season, honey, when they're in season, spring, summer, they still be around in the fall. They love the marigolds that I have out there planted with my container pots, making sure that I don't have no nematodes in my soil and stuff. So they really love the marigolds that really like blossom in the fall. So I was like one of the only people with flowers still left out that was still blooming in the fall that they could feed from and get pollen from and stuff like that. um but yeah, I still see the honeybees now. I'm starting to see more honeybees. For a few years, it was rare that I would see a honeybee. Yeah, and it was rare that I would see bumblebees. And once we moved into the home and I got my garden together and I got my flowers together, I started seeing them more and more and more, and every year it's more and more and more of them. I've provided this natural ecosystem around my house for them to call a home, and I love that they just bless me and come see me and come interact with me, even if they're gossiping about their gossiping about the bumblebee dramas, okay? So I love that they come pollinate my plants. I appreciate them. Bees are one of the top pollinators, okay? You need your plants pollinated. Okay, sometimes, us gardeners, we go out there with our paintbrushes. I'm not artist, but I do makeup, my own makeup. So I take a makeup brush. Okay, so makeup brush in hand, and I go out there and I may, hand pollinate my plants. Take some pollen from the male and put it with the female to get my pumpkins, my squash, and stuff like that. But it's so much better when the bees do it for you. Last year, when I had my pumpkins come up, because my pumpkins come up voluntarily. I don't have to plant any pumpkins because the pumpkins just grow on their own, because once I harvest them in the fall, um cut them up for jack-o'-lanterns and stuff like that. We let the pumpkins decompose outside, and I put it in the soil. So the seeds overwinter in the soil, and then when spring comes, they sprout, and then summer they grow, and then I got to protect them from the squash bugs. But I've noticed, like last season, I've had success with hand pollination before with my pumpkins and my squash and stuff. But last year, I noticed that my pollination with the makeup brush was not as successful as just having the bees come and go from flower to flower. They go from the male flower to the female flower naturally. So I realized that that species of pumpkin that I was growing, uh, like the bees pollination more than my hand pollination. So shout out to the bees. I love them. They make sure that, the girl gets her pumpkins pollinated and my squash pollinated. Okay, they said, girl, we going to do the work for you. We going to help you out because we appreciate you for not using pesticides and providing a organic and safe ecosystem that we can just come to and chill. Yes, I want y'all to come chill. Come chill. All types of animals come visit my house, honey. The foxes, okay? A fox sitting right on my front steps, okay? Like, sir, what you doing? Uh-uh. Go a little bit further down. Get your water and go, okay? The bumblebees, rabbits, the squirrels, of course, the chipmunks, okay, the woodpeckers, the catbirds, the all the birds you already know. Yes. So, yeah, I love bees. I'm not scared of bees. Make sure you guys got to know the difference from bees. Let me see if I could look up something that the bee and wasp meme. It was like who's friends and who's not. Okay, because I want y'all to understand who's a friend and who's not. Okay, here we go. Hold up, let me show y'all something. Hold up, no, because they don't got the bumblebee on here. Yup, this the one right here. Hold up, let me see. Okay, we gonna know the difference right here. Okay, because y'all need to know. That's, that's oh dang. Did I zoom out? No, I'm zooming in. Why is it doing that? Oh, whatever. Okay, so yes, y'all, this is the bees. Okay, so friend who makes wax and lots of honey. Okay, we got the honeybee. Now we got the bumblebees. A friend who is extra fuzzy and really loves flowers. Then you got these. Okay, friend who pollinates and eats pests but needs more personal space. Okay, the wasps, the hornets, all of that. Y'all see it? Y'all see it, right? Okay. So yeah, making sure y'all know the difference between the wasps, the bees, and all of that. So bees are friends, okay? Unless you're allergic, okay? If you are allergic, please stay away from the bees. Keep your distance, okay? Yeah, you just gotta love them from a distance if you're allergic. Trust. So they just doing what bees do, and we gotta love them, gotta appreciate them. They make sure our plants are pollinated. Yeah, and they make honey, of course. Yes, I love honey. I love making my organic face scrub with honey, with organic raw honey. Use it when I'm sick, for teas, for your skin, just everything. Honey is magical. And actually, guys, I'm reading a book now. Mad Honey. My local library, our book club, is reading this book, Mad Honey. Yes. So I'm really happy that I joined the book club at my local library. I could never make it to the book club meetings, but I was able to make it one day. But yes, Mad Honey. It's a great book so far. Um, it's about a beekeeper that, got away from a domestic situation with her ex-husband, and now her son is on trial for um, a crime that he may or may not committed. Okay, they're trying to paint him as this abusive person, just like his father, but she's fighting for her son, and trying to come down to the truth and see what's going on. So I really love this book so far. I'm almost done. We have a book club meeting, I believe, next week. So I'm ready to finish it up this weekend. It's a good book, and what I love about this book, this is not sponsored, by the way. And what I love about this book is, ooh, busting me up, bust me up. What I love about this book is she talks about bees and compare like the bee system and the bee lives to what's actually going on in a story, or comparing it to how humans operate and stuff like that. And I love it. And she also gives like some honey and some bee facts about how bees were used, certain bees were used because for poisoning, you know, back in the day, they used to use the poisonous honey, the poisonous honey that came from poisonous flowers. Um, and, some people use that in war, okay, against their adversaries. Like, we're going to set this honey out. Oh, we know the route that they're trying to come to get to our kingdom. Let's leave some honey, poisonous honey out for them to eat and snack on, and then they can't come into battle because they having respiratory issues and headaches and delusions, and they don't know what's going on. They can't fight, honey. So yeah, so the book is really good, Mad Honey. It's a great book. So it's so crazy how it all lined up, and I've actually been sitting on um this this story with the bees, honey, the bee and honey survey report since last week, and I was like, should I report on this today? And I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. And I'm glad I wait, because here we are, World Bee Day of 2024, May 20th. Okay, so I was like, oh, it's World Bee Day. I could talk about that news that I saved in my draft last week. So, and I got my Mike Tyson bee shirt on. Okay, big Mike Tyson, big Iron Mike. This is Bumblebee Mike right now. But I was just like, yes, let me go live, talk about some bees, honey. So I guess this is a great thing for the income for honeybees up 5%. That's great for beekeepers for sure. Like I said, I want to get into, oh yes, let's get into that really quickly. But before I head off, I want to get into beekeeping. I have a book that I will share with you guys next time. I think it's called the Rooftop Beekeeper. And I was just getting some information about beekeeping and stuff, and then I was looking up like the laws in Maryland for beekeeping. So I'm not going to do it right now because I definitely need space. I want to see if I could get rent out some acreage, or some not acreage, honey, some space, honey. I could have all the bees I want in West Virginia. Okay. My family's estate, honey. Let's put some bees down there, child. Get some bees. But yeah, I told my grandma, I said I want some chickens. I should have told her bees. I forgot to tell her about the bees. She was like, "You want some chickens?" I was like, "Yeah, honey, let's do some bees." So, but right now, urban living, um, you can beekeep in the cities. It just depends on what you're doing. A lot of beekeepers, they have them on a roof. That's why the book is called The Rooftop Beekeeper, right? And I was reading and I was just getting some information. So beekeeping, For me, when I jump into before I jump into something, I do like years and years of research. Like, no lie. I'm not playing to y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. Like, I do a lot of research before I just jump into doing something. So it's been a few years and I'm just like, okay, it's dwindling down to the last bit of what I need. I just need the space. I already know what type of hives I want. I know what type of, bees I want. So it's just getting the space, having the space for them, not having them close to my neighbors, because I don't want to, my neighbors accidentally getting stung or their children accidentally getting stung because of my bees. So it's just about having a space. So yes, I look forward to being a urban beekeeper and I'm excited. And I'm just gonna use like the honey to like, when I sell it, I won't sell it. I'll probably just give it to my family and friends and just use it for my herbal stuff that I like to do. Continue to use it for my face, my body, my teas, and all of that, skincare, all of that. But yeah, like my herbs, I give to my family and friends. I don't sell it or anything. Herbs to clear all your chest, your sinuses, to cleanse in the bath, do a spiritual cleanse, ward off, any evil things, cleanse yourself, cleanse your space, and all of that. So when my friends need the herbs or whatever, I give it to them. I get them a little bundle together, okay? And they be all right. They come pick it up and then they be like, oh, everything smells so good. And I'm like, you're welcome. You're gonna feel better. Just, take take your herbs, do your cleanse, and get some rest. Okay. So yes, shout out to the bees for always being the best that they can be. I love them. I appreciate them. You guys, I hope you guys love and appreciate the bees as well. If you're allergic, if you're scared of them, just, love them from a distance. They are very important to our ecosystems and biodiversity. So yeah, make sure y'all, love the bees. Okay, period. And I'm finna get off of here. I'm ready to go out outside to see the bees battle each other, see the bumblebees fighting again. Mike Tyson. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna record it one day and I'm gonna just upload it as a short on here. And I'm gonna say, I told y'all these bumblebees be out here scrapping. They be fighting over territory, fighting over me. They don't be playing. They don't play about me. Period. The bumblebees near my house, around my house, don't play about me. They will fight over me to the death. Okay. But I don't want them to fight like that. I'm like, no, please stop. And then they're like, girl, mind your business. We fighting out here. I'm like, okay. Can I feed the birds now? And the birds is just like, girl, come on, birds and the bees, the bees and the birds. Okay, like what is going on? It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot. But I love them nonetheless. Make sure you guys like the stream, subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? Give this video a thumbs up. Share this video as well. Turn on your post notifications so you guys can be notified when I go live. I will tomorrow. It's Self Care Tuesday. I may or may not go live. If I go live, I'm gonna go live during the baby's nap. So between 12 and 1:30, because now her nap time has been pushed further back. She be wanting to stay up a little bit longer. So now it's like, girl, you gonna be asleep by 1, and she's like 1:30. So between 12 and 1:30, y'all, I'll go live. But that's why y'all need to turn on y'all post notifications so you guys can be notified when I go live. So yeah, but you can always catch the replay, leave y'all comments. Y'all know I love talking to y'all, love hearing y'all opinions on these different things. Do you guys love bees? What type of bees do you love? Okay, do you use honey? Do you like honey? Are you a beekeeper, and is your stock up, honey, your income up from the honeybees? Let me know. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share, okay? And most importantly, y'all already know the most important thing of all, loving yourself, one another, your pets, and the animals. And of course, y'all already know the bees, bumblebees, the honeybees, the carpenter bees, all the bees. Okay? We gonna love them down. Gonna love you down. Mm, 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 Only certain people know that song, okay? I play too much. This was cute. This was a cute little live for the bees, okay? But yeah, love yourself, one another, your pets, the animals, the bumblebees, the honeybees, all the bees. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.